Welcome guys. In this video we're going to talk about something called two-step equations. In my other videos we talk about one-step equations. Two-step equations is basically an additional operation to what we just did in other videos from one-step equations. As you can see on the board, we have 24 equals 2x minus 8. So in order to solve for x, we need to use two operations. So since we're trying to solve for x, we're always trying to isolate the variable x as much as possible since the beginning. So what we can do is to leave 2x by itself, we can add plus 8 on both sides. And we're going to get, so these two cancel. 24 plus 8 is 32 equals, and we're left with 2x on the right side. Now, the final step for this problem is to divide by 2. We divide by 2, and we're left with x equals 16, and that's our final answer. As you can see, we started with minus 8. We move it to the other side. Next step, we divide by 2, and we solve for x. That's our final answer. Let's go to the next problem, please. Our next problem is going to be 2 equals minus 12 plus 2x. So for this problem, we see minus 12 is being added to 2 plus x. Remember, we always want to leave x by itself. So what we can do is we start by adding 12 to both sides. So 12 plus 2 is 14. And then we're left with these two cancel. So we're left with 2x. Final step, what do you think it is? We divide by 2. So x equals 7. And that's our final answer for this problem. Let's go to problem number 3. Sometimes we're given fractions, so we have to work with them. We need to know how to work with them. So let's look at this one. Negative 5 equals 3 plus x over 2. So this problem is basically done the same way. It's just a variance of the other that we have done. First, we're gonna minus 3 on both sides. We tally. These two cancel. Minus 5 minus 3 is negative 8 equals x over 2. Remember, in the previous problem, we were dividing. We were dividing by 2. We had 2x, so we had to divide. We had to divide by 2x on both sides. In this case, we're gonna do the opposite. We're gonna multiply because this is dividing. So to leave x by itself, we have to multiply by 2 on both sides. These ones cancel. So 2 times negative 8 is negative 16 equals x. That's our final answer. These two cancel, so we're left with x on the right side. Let's do another problem. The next problem is going to be negative 11 equals negative 8 plus x over 2. This is going to be almost the same as the previous one. So first, we add 8 on both sides. We tally. These two cancel. Negative 8 plus 11. Negative 11 plus 8 is negative 3 equals x over 2. So what do we do here? This is dividing. So to leave x by itself, what do we do? If we're dividing, we do the opposite. We multiply. These two cancel. We multiply, remember, both sides. Whatever we do to one side, we do to the other. 2 times -3, -6 equals x. And that's our final answer. We're going to do that one last problem. Sometimes we're going to get zeros our answer. So let's do one like that. Our final problem. So 3x minus 3 equals -3. So to leave x by itself, or 3x by itself at this moment, what do? We add 3 plus 3 plus 3. We tally. These two cancel, so -3 plus 3 is 0. Okay. Now, this is multiplying 3 times x. So to get rid of the 3, we divide by 3. So this cancel. But whatever we do to one side, we do to the other. So it will be 3. X equals 0 over 3. 0 over any number except 0. We cannot do 0 over 0. So we have to do 0 over any number. It's always going to be 0. So that's our final answer. X equals 0. Thank you guys for listening.